Lord of the Rings Tales of Middle-earth is one of the most hyped set in recent Magic history, but it may just go down as one of the most feel-bad set, and we're going to tell you why. So let's get into it.
Lord of the Rings Tales of Middle-earth is really an overhyped set. People want this more than Sauron wants the One Ring, and they're showing a lot less restraint than Gollum is when they're cracking those collector boxes. This set goes back to the roots of fantasy. It is the world that the entire Magic the Gathering world is built upon. So we get it. It has iconic art, amazing flavor, and a lot of us really connect with the words and the books of Tolkien.
Lord of the Rings also have some of the most expensive cards in recent Magic history. The Soul Rings and the Serialized Soul Rings are iconic cards, and they are selling like warm Landers bread. And the One Ring is insanely expensive. It is actually so expensive that if you're actually able to sell it for $2.2 million, you can simply just quit your day job. Imagine that. One piece of cardboard and you are free to not work anymore in your life. And on top of great flavor and Soul Rings and the One Ring, there's also box toppers. So every collector box and set box and draft box comes with a box topper. And these box toppers consist of 30 different cards called Realm and Relics. Amongst these are some of the absolute mostly broken and powerful cards that are stable in so many formats. We could name cards like Cabal Coffers, Reflecting Pool, Cavern of Souls, The Great Henge, and Ancient Tomb. There are so many great box toppers in this set, and that is of course also a great incentive to buy these boxes.
These box toppers are awesome. They would even be great in the coming master set of Commander Masters. I don't think anyone would be disappointed to see a lot of them if you pulled them even from a master set. But the set itself is not half bad either. We also have some pretty cool cards that will be good for multiple formats, such as the Delighted Halfling and many others. Possibly also a lot of commanders going into the future commander decks because we have a lot of legendary cards. For our taste, there might be a little too much of the ring temperature mechanic, which isn't something I think will last, and probably not something that will be played a lot outside of the Lord of the Rings set itself. This all sounds great, right? There's good box toppers who have some really cool cards. There are some really expensive chase cards. So why are we even making this video? Well, it might also become a really toxic asset and you might have buyer's remorse. Let's find out why.
We're going to point towards 3 crucial problems with Lord of the Rings. Problem number 1. There's simply a too high entry price, especially on the collector boxes. Paying 471 euros for a collector box is insane. That is a premium price for a non-premium product. That means that you are paying a really high entry price for all of the cards you're going to draw. Of course, you might say that I'm going to draw that Dwarven Soul Ring, or I'm going to draw a serialized card, or I'm going to draw the One Ring. But imagine if you're not. The odds are, of course, that you are not going to draw any of these niceties, these goodie cards. So you're going to draw cards from the set itself. Even though many of these cards are playable, they are not hardcore banger cards. They are not premium cards. They are decent and okay powerful cards, but they are not master cards. And you are paying a master price for them. So already there, it's going to have a little sour taste in your mouth. You might want to counter this with saying that, yeah, but I'm going to get great box toppers. You might, but never forget that Wizards of the Coast have also put common cards into these Realm and Relics. You might just end up drawing a Paducah Bog or a Mount of Runham. And if these are your box toppers for a collector box, it is not going to be a nice feeling at the end.
If you're getting any value out of this video, please consider hitting the like button and subscribing for more videos like it. It really helps out a ton and we really appreciate it. Thank you. Problem number 2 with this set. Those singles are going to be exceedingly very cheap. In 6 months, they're probably going to be an all-time low and you could just have picked up those singles. If you don't pull anything truly amazing, most of the rest of the cards will be very inexpensive. And you know why? Because everybody is cracking these boxes like you wouldn't believe. This means a ton of singles going to flood the market and they will be very inexpensive. So you probably just should have bought the singles that you're interested in and that you want to play and put in your decks.
Problem number 3. Of course, the problem here is that If you're like most Magic players, you might have a limited budget. And if you're using all your Magic money buying Lord of the Rings, trying to get those chase cards, your budget is spent. Money can only be spent once, of course. In 2 months, we're going to see Commander Masters. And Commander Masters is a regular master set, unlike Lord of the Rings, that is just actually a Universes Beyond decent power level set. You have to ask yourself, if you should choose, what would you rather choose? Would you rather buy a decently powered set at a premium price, or a premium, really powerful set at a premium price? I think the answer is quite obvious. Of course, you would like to spend premium bucks buying premium cards. But you haven't, because you just spent your budget for Lord of the Rings, and that is going to be a feel bad. Especially when you see the cards that's going to be in Commander Masters. Of course, these cards have not been leaked yet, but if this Commander Master set is going to be like other Master sets we have seen, they are going to deliver, and also we know that they're going to deliver because Wizards of the Coast will want to have a great income in the summer holiday.
What do you think? Do you think that Lord of the Rings Tales of Middle-earth is the most overhyped set ever in Magic history? Or do you think that it's a fair asking price, even if you don't pull an awesome box topper and find a serialized ring card, or maybe even the One Ring? Let us know down in the comments section. We would love to communicate with you, and we always answer.
So, that was the 3 problems with Lord of the Rings. Problem number 1, too high entry price. Problem number 2, prices on signals are going to drop. And problem number 3, you have paid premium buck for a non-premium product, especially considering that in a few months you're actually going to be able to spend your bucks on a real premium product. So be careful with Lord of the Rings. Don't let the ring craze get you.
Indeed. Maybe we should also be fair to say that we have bought a couple of gift bundles just to see the flavor, see the basic lands, hopefully get that delighted halfling, but we're not going on a tear to just try and get one of those serialized cards or the One Ring, because please do remember, it's the gambler's fallacy. There's 0.000 something chance that you will be the one to pull that ring. This was it for our little video on Tales of Middle-earth. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much to our YouTube members that support us for each and every video. It really helps, and we truly appreciate all of you.
Have a blast playing Magic, Flesh and Blood, Pokemon, and whatever suits your fancy. See you next time.
Bye.